Hi everybody, last day in the boarding house over here and we are greasy again. We're greasy and we're free. So today I'm going to be leaving and going into a youth hostel, and I didn't realize it was a youth hostel. I thought it was just a hostel, but apparently my 35-year-old ass is about to go into a fetus hostel, and it really is Mercury Day for real. Today is absolutely beautiful though. You couldn't pick a more perfect day to leave. For me, it's an auspicious end and an auspicious start for me. Like a day like this, come on, like seriously? Seriously? That's what I'm leaving out with. That's what I'm going out on. I'm going out on golden sunshine, Mother Ocean looking better than she's ever looked. I love it here so much. I love Brighton so much, and I love like Sussex in general. Well, parts of Sussex, like the diverse parts, not the oh my god, there's a black person here parts. But let's see what happens. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff on today apart from the hostel thing, but I don't want to talk about anything, like I've said on my social media, until everything's finalized. I am feeling nervous. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling like, I don't know what's going to happen next. But I'm not worried though. I don't feel like there's a reason to worry. I feel like whatever happens, I'll be straight and I'll figure out a way to deal with it. There's noise pollution going on there. They do that shit all the time. Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. What I notice is that when you don't live in a fixed abode, because you're not staying for somewhere as long, it's like there's not enough of time to get attached to the place. So when you leave, it's not so dramatic and it's not so wrought. And any perp activity that goes on in this house, it doesn't affect you as much because you're not staying, you're going to be moving on. So there's only so much abuse that they can fit in before you move on somewhere else. So, when some of you have been saying that the harassment is not as bad when you move from place to place, I get it. Because a lot of people that have fixed abodes, they find that their harassment is even worse than it was previously. But with me moving on like this, with me moving from place to place to place, yeah, it's a hassle and I'd rather not do it. But I have noticed that the harassment doesn't affect you as much when you keep moving. I don't know what's going to happen for me. I think, I don't think that I'm going to be in a really adverse situation because, again, gang stalking depends upon you having a fixed abode in order for the torture to be most effective. So I don't see myself moving around doing this for very long, honestly. But I do feel like traveling is key. I feel like for a lot of TIs, and they're gonna hate me for saying this, but traveling I think is key. Like, and even better if you travel somewhere that you're gonna like, no matter what the gang stalkers are gonna do to you. I mean, I've been like harassed here, for instance. I'm being harassed right now, but because I'm in a place that I love, I'm in an environment that I love, it minimizes the effects of the perp's behavior on me. And also it minimizes the stress that I feel from the torture. So yeah, like when you keep moving and you keep doing whatever it is you need to be doing, it has a positive effect on you. It has a sort of, when you keep moving and you keep traveling to places that you'll like, and that will have a healthy effect on you, it does change you. It does change you. So you have to look at the situation, right? I'm not rich. I still packed up everything and came all the way to Brighton from London. I still went traveling. even though I was broke, even though I had nothing on my back, even though I had like, even though I'm registered disabled, so that there was, you know, that I was limited in what I could do, or at least so I thought. But because I actually came to a place that made me happy, and it didn't matter what the gang stalkers were doing, once you have that, and yeah, they will try to weaponize it. They will try to make sure that you can't enjoy your life. They will try to make sure, but because there's a certain inassailable happiness that you accomplish when you do what makes you happy, it minimizes the effects of the torture. I'm talking in circles. So yeah, so that's what I've discovered. Wait a minute. Is that Star of a Story? Yeah, it is. Hang on. It is. Angel, we can fly, you and I, ride a rainbow to the stars. So hold me all through the night, stay till the day is bright. An angel, don't ever break the spell, 'cause you're the star of a story I'll always tell. Heatwave. Heatwave sang the original version, and then it was George Benson. Both versions are absolutely amazing to me. But yeah, when you decide to, when you keep traveling and you keep moving to places that make you happy, it sends you on a different vibration. Now, the way this targeting works is that once you have a fixed abode, A, you're scared to lose it. They try to make you scared to lose it. And B, they want the targeting to increase to make it, you know, to make you not want to leave your house and to make you like inhibited, right? So the best thing to handle that is everything that I've been saying before. Travel to places that really make you happy regardless of what's going on. And yeah, just do that. Like when you focus on your happiness and when you focus on what you actually want to do, again, it minimizes the torture and it puts you in a different frequency. And the perps try to scare you out of that by saying, oh, you know, the happier you are, the more they're going to target you. I'm not being funny, right? But you've seen the injuries of other TIs. And the injuries of those other TIs, they didn't come because they were happy. It didn't matter what they did. There was one particular TI who has been miserable for years. And they still kept torturing her. So this whole thing of, you know, the happier you are, the more they attack you, that's gaslighting. It's gaslighting, and it's a fucking lie. Because it doesn't matter what you do. They will always keep torturing you. And they will always find a way to try to torture you worse than you've been tortured before. Like, they'll always find a way and they'll always find an excuse. So you might as well do what makes you happy and fuck what anybody else has to say. You know what I mean? Why do you think I kept singing? They attack my notes every single time I sing a high note. And yet you've been hearing me sing. Am I getting better or not? I don't let them stop me. Fuck out of here, man. I don't let none of these punks stop me. And neither should you. So, beautiful day, auspicious day. Let's do this hostel thing. I'm hoping and praying I am not the oldest person there, because that would be really embarrassing. But, you know, hey, I mean, it's an opportunity to socialize, and I know what my fellow TRs are going to say. Yes, there are going to be some perps among those people, but I don't give a fuck. Like, again, I'm focusing on my happiness and I'm focusing on what I want to do with my life. I'm sick and tired of letting these people dictate what my mood should be. But I ain't got nothing to feel guilty, ashamed, or even afraid of. They're more scared of us than we are of them. That's why they're doing this to begin with. T. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, I have to go. Again, I know I'm being coy about the other details of today, but I just want to keep it close to my chest until I've wrapped everything up. So I love you guys. Stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. You know the rest. I love you. Mwah. Take care.